All right, so... All right, welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, the final chapter.
Oh, okay.
The final?
Well, it's supposed to be today and next week. It's the final chapter, but knowing this group, it'll be this week and next week. I'm hoping 3 of you at least will die today, but
it's like the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2.
Yeah,
right.
This is the boring part where you're wandering in the woods complaining about how the woods are so boring.
God, Hermione, would you just be a woman and cook all the food?
Jeez, Tom Hardy, could you just do some freaking magic already? I'm 4 episodes in.
Good lord.
God, it's now that we realize that Hogwarts was the more interesting part of this story.
Alright, so if I remember, you guys are all rushing to the hospital, except for Dr. Novac, who is setting up a sting operation.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I set up an ambush and contacted Hale to
rushing
plan
to the
this out.
hospital?
Yes.
Because they're trying to get you to the hospital to get your eye taken care of.
No, that was a couple of sessions ago.
Yeah,
think
they
we're
were at the
that's
bar.
Right? No, we're not at the bar.
Well, they were leaving.
No, remember you guys got...
Everyone is at my house.
Yeah, you're at the house. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You
We're
guys
all
had
there
decided-
too. We haven't set up
that was-
Okay.
That was a-
No, I
that's
thought you
later,
had
right?
still decided that you were going to try to get to the hospital.
No.
You followed me back to the alley near that Chinese funeral shop.
behind the funeral home.
Right, because I said that in code so they wouldn't know where we were meeting, and then I was explaining to you my plan.
Okay.
What? I'm going to read this.
So we're not going to let everyone else in on this.
No, I want to let everybody else in, but I wanted to get your input because you and I are the military guys, so we have backing to plan out the ambush.
Have the most.
So the plan,
experience.
to go over it one more time, is that I'm going to pretend that I have the kid, and I've double-crossed the team, and I'm making a deal with the other faction, with another mysterious faction to get the artifact, which will hopefully throw Rivercarp off balance enough to the point where you guys can tell him, he's heading here to make the deal, please don't kill me.
Was it the other way around? That you have the artifact and that you need to have the
No,
They
no.
have the
Well,
artifact.
they have the artifact.
Okay.
Rivercarp has it. We were looking for it in the safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are two sides. One is the kid, one's the artifact.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going after the artifact.
I was trying to figure out
But
which day you were referring to.
I don't know how we can expect them to bring the artifact with them. I mean,
We don't
why
have
would
to.
that-
All we have to do is capture Rivercarp. I'm trying to draw him out of hiding.
Oh, just to capture him.
Yes. We need to capture him or incapacitate him somehow.
So what do we do if
And we think
Rivercarp
this is just a person.
just a pseudonym for an organization?
Then we capture one of them and ask questions. We know nothing.
Right.
Literally
We need-
nothing,
we need
right?
to know more.
I'm just trying to scare up. Even if this
Yeah,
gets...
we have no leverage on anyone.
Dr. Novac has been pushed to
get
the
some.
brink of frustration. I ripped down my pegboard last time because I was so frustrated. It's just we know nothing. I keep getting pushed around. I'm going to apply my military training.
Take the fight to them.
Figure something out. I'm sick and tired of always being reactionary.
The first casualty is the pegboard.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'll probably die, but at least I'm doing something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
we're gonna go on Guantanamo on them.
So, well, I mean, yeah. So,
Middle East soldier over here. It's
The-
his first go-to.
it's not my first go-to. It's been 6 sessions of me not going to this.
I just like how you've gone from...
It was inevitable.
I've walked away from this maddening experience, became a doctor, lived your life in peace for 20 years, and suddenly now, I might die, but I'm gonna do something!
I was
struggle.
at peace. I was at peace until I came back.
You
So
can
do
never
you
not
think
be a
we could
soldier.
I was actually never at
You're-
peace because
you're
I was
always
constantly
sides.
haunted by... What?
Can we tell both sides to meet at the same place?
I don't want to do that
And
because I am
take one
worried
out?
we don't have enough ordnance to take out both of them.
Yeah, I also
okay.
we don't really have a contact for the other side.
Yes,
Maybe like
Yeah,
Anchorman,
do.
totally
You.
a bunch of teams
Me?
get together and
How am I the
connected
contact?
to your
That
son.
escalated.
Right, but we don't have any
can't-
way to
I
get in
don't-
touch with them.
I don't
Yeah.
have a way to
Yeah.
talk to him.
I'd
Just
much,
gonna grab him.
I'd much rather just draw
Hale right
Rivercarp.
now about this? Is
Yeah.
Hale standing in the front yard?
So, I don't know how you want to organize this. Hale and I meet up outside the funeral home to plan the attack. I have a map of the shed and the surrounding area that you described last time that I
Right.
drew out.
There's plenty of time for that because everyone's going around documenting stuff and the circle and all that
Right, so the-
crap.
We've jumped past that in time though.
Yeah, but we're not.
Yes, yeah,
far
but we
past
never
that
we never
time.
examined it.
Okay.
So I'm just flashing back a little
Okay.
bit to examine it.
Okay, so at this point then, how does Hale get away from the group to meet up with you.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do it surreptitiously. I'm just letting him know, and he can fill in the rest of the group.
Oh, okay.
I can fill. I'm not hiding anything from anybody.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought you
Yes.
were trying to
Yeah, I thought it was trying to be, like, on the
peel
side.
away.
I just want Hale to be the only one to meet me, so it doesn't look like the whole group. In case they're watching us, it doesn't look like the whole group is suddenly moving.
At least
Okay,
one
gotcha.
person is watching all of you.
Sure.
Okay, so
Sure.
I'm gonna relay
But
this.
she's starting to go a little insane.
I'm gonna relay this to Sneak that everyone's on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The plan is to kidnap Rivercarp.
And I've never
It's to-
specifically
it's to snare
said
the
where we're
carp.
meeting either.
Oh, unless you're trying to keep this from Tony, you don't have to be on Sneak anymore. Because remember, Isabel, you left her at the restaurant.
Tony's on Sneak.
No, I mean like basically. Oh, he is.
Yes.
Yeah, because
If
The
we're
only one
worried
that
about
wasn't
them
on
following
Sneak,
us
it was
or
Louisa.
watching us, we
Louisa,
should be
that's
worried
right.
about them
Yeah.
hearing us.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we should be communicating on the devices anyway.
Unless
Yeah.
they've hacked it.
If we have more faith that Sneak is
I have much more faith in Sneak than in your phone's microphone not being bugged, since I have your phone's microphone.
sure.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
oh, if you just get on Snapchat, we'll be fine.
Bugged. Okay.
The messages just disappear.
So in the meantime, I would like to. Miles also is sick and tired of this sitting around, and he's going to die in 8 hours, but not if he can help it. So he is going to get on the web and haul in, kicking and screaming if need be, every last contact, every bit of blackmail he's ever turned up, throwing caution to the wind. Like, I am calling in every bit of favor I can to try and get information on Rivercarp and on this Taiwanese mafia situation.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Knowing that all of that spray stuff has disappeared off the dark web.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also on what happened there, if I can find anything.
How do you wipe things off the dark web? How do you wipe something off the internet?
It was as if they were hosting all of it
Yeah.
and decided to take it down.
But then obviously wasn't it? Because it was disseminated everywhere.
That's the whole point of the dark web. Is it's
undeletable, yeah.
Yeah.
it's completely distributed.
well, also
That's why everything's done in code.
there are crawlers that
Mhm.
you can program that do exactly that. They
Yeah,
just
like the
go out
Wayback
there.
Machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Let's use the Wayback Machine.
oh my god.
That's a callback.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's a
okay.
Wayback.
So you're gonna call in your favors. I'm guessing this is concurrent with all this because you're always on your machine making contacts. So let's see. That's going to be a. That's not a computer role. That's more of a relationships thing.
Yeah, it could be like a fast talk, maybe.
For what is this?
No,
Trying to get people to help me out.
no, it's
Persuade?
no, it's that stat that represents your social.
Fast
Oh,
talk?
Appearance.
your
Please don't make an appearance.
No, that'd be
Appearance.
hilarious.
Appearance is the
My
worst.
appearance is pretty bad.
You're not allowed appearance rules.
intel,
Psychology?
intel, con, appearance.
Oh, power.
Power. Yeah.
Oh.
Force of will.
Oh,
I guess that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
can influence.
Is that what power
So
represents?
just
Power represents two things. It mostly represents force of will.
No
It's
one
primarily used when a giant thing jumps out from behind the window and goes, "Lose your mind." You're like, "Oh, I can take it." But it also
stubbornness.
I mean,
You
that's,
lose your mind.
that's basically where Miles is at right now.
yeah, but
In
it's
a
also the stat
more-
that you use when you're in a situation where you're trying to intimidate someone or build a relationship or something or talk your way
Okay.
through.
Sheer force of will.
Yeah,
So pow times something or just pow?
pow times 4.
Pow times 4. So 14 by 4 is going to be 40, 50,
61. Wait, no, sorry.
That
60.
can't be true.
Wait.
It's
Did you
64.
say 66?
Your power.
56.
Oh, okay,
56.
56 is correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is a
Nice.
46.
Oh, very good.
So I
All
accomplished
right.
something.
So you do learn something. So number one, you do get enough information to find out that there is actually a buzz of activity. Hundreds of people are having the same conversations about what happened to all the spray conversations.
Okay.
People are talking about it a lot.
So it's not like it just disappeared and everybody forgot.
No.
It's gone and people are freaking
People
out.
are freaking out, but those very conversations are also themselves disappearing moments after they occur.
Ooh.
There's a live wipe that's going on. That as long
What the
as
fuck?
people are actually communicating about this, make a luck roll as well.
This is 97.
Okay.
Not lucky.
All right. So you do find that conversations are disappearing. Also, you do find that the Taiwanese mob, if that's what they are, was mostly interested in spray as a means of raising revenue and had no consideration for the product itself. As far as you can tell, they had nothing to do with even producing the product, and then nobody really knows where they got it from.
Huh. Okay.
Only that they were the primary purveyors.
Okay. Well, I relay this information to the group, and keep pumping the information pump, hoping for a little bit more to seep out at some point.
All right.
You know, I never suspected my company, Altered Solutions.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Wait, what? You only bring this up now?
Let me go to my work, and I'll hook you in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose my job anyway.
Great. Might as
So-
well go out and style.
Wait, you
Might as well see
you
if we can pull
employed?
out something.
Okay. I didn't know you were employed.
Yeah, it might not seem like it. I've taken
Yeah, I mean,
a
you
bit
can
of a...
just like if you can just VPN me in, I'll take it from there.
So, James, what was the terrain around the shack?
Oh yeah,
like?
VPN. I could just VPN.
It's
Okay.
mostly
Yeah, yeah.
warehouse district. So it's basically like... Wait, we're talking about the place where you're setting up
Yes,
the...
yes.
Okay, it's not a shack. It's like a warehouse.
Warehouse, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, wait,
Sorry.
because you keep referring to the shack. When we were, was there a shack in there? I don't
Yeah.
remember there was a shack. Is it where Hale keeps his stuff? It's like, I'm sure he has a shack somewhere,
Oh,
but
that'd be almost perfect.
Yeah, I got all
anyway.
shit.
Yeah.
So
no,
it's
it's
like,
in a warehouse district.
Okay.
It's mostly like, have you ever been down Marginal Way near the airport where there's a strip there that has like this lonely highway that's on its way down to
Yeah.
SeaTac? And it's basically just warehouses, and you swear that no one ever works there because even when you show up at daytime, there are no people.
But there's always
Okay.
steam. There's
Yeah.
always steam
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out of those
It's like that
Okay.
neighborhood where you swear business is being conducted here, but you never see anyone coming to work or going home from work. And the one bus stop ever only has one person waiting at it.
so there are like warehouses next to this one.
Yes,
that
and
port-
they're usually like
Just waiting.
2 or 3 blocks away.
Ah,
Like
okay,
there's these
all right.
big parking areas and driving areas. So there are warehouses, but they're like multiple blocks apart.
So like there's a wide open space.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, James, I'm going to go on to... Do you want me to use your computer so you have everything there?
Just give me your password. I'll take it from there.
I give, what is it, Miles my VPN information so he's able to log on to the Altered Solutions network
Okay.
and see if you can dig up anything about
Yeah, I'm
connection
gonna do my
between them.
very best to see if they're somehow responsible or like basically try and connect the dots and figure out how spray got out from Altered Solutions to the rest of the world. Because your story is that it was stolen, apparently.
That's right, yeah.
But we don't know if we buy that.
Okay.
Or
So-
maybe I can find some paper trail or, some sort of digital footprint of like who stole it and how, like, use that to track them down or something.
Okay. Computer research.
There is a 40, or I think I bumped it, but 69 also is under my 99.
Okay. Yeah, so the company's research is basically incomplete. Like it's what you would expect. Like he did some research, he came with this product, it didn't really work, it got tabled, and then it got stored away in archiving. And apparently it's been there ever since. And there's no indication that it ever came to any fruition. Like it got put into we just poured tens of millions of dollars into this, it became nothing, let's never speak of it again.
So never, like, there hasn't been any sort of access to it or anybody taking anything out or putting anything in or...
Not that you can tell, like it's accessed once a day for archiving, so it goes through that whole
yeah.
daily, let's just archive everything.
Daily backups.
Yeah, and that's what you can tell. But other than that, it doesn't look like anyone has been specifically downloading it separately.
Who owns Altered Solutions?
I surreptitiously start downloading all of their sensitive corporate information for personal use later.
Okay.
But don't tell Kyle this.
Well, he doesn't care. He's out of a job.
Yeah, you might still be
Kind
a
of.
little...
I mean, they haven't given me the pink slip, but it's probably coming. It's probably in the mail. My VPN still works.
Yeah.
You know what I did?
So
I shipped him right back.
Halfway to Siberia.
if I'm
I was just going to abuse that trust that you just gave me.
Listen, my son is possessed by some weird demon devil.
Yeah, I mean, if the world ends, it won't matter.
And it's like my priorities are a little bit shifted.
Wait, does Kyle think his son is possessed, or
I
think
don't know.
that he can still be?
So what time are we all
Restored.
meeting at the warehouse?
Well, so here's the thing, and I'll communicate this through Sneak. I actually think it's a good idea if we don't all show up at the warehouse, because then you guys could be elsewhere and it won't look like so much of a setup. But I think Kyle, Hale, and I should be there, because we're definitely like... And Tony, if he wants to help. If he can fire a gun or anything along those lines.
Well, and Robbie, of course, would have...
Yeah, are
some
you
meat.
a sexist male
Wait, do
doctor
you have
who doesn't
Cthulhu this time?
recognize
Oh, okay.
that she's a police officer?
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fine then.
I feel like we should all go there.
All right. If you guys don't want to be there, I just don't want to be the guy who's like, here's my plan, guys.
Miles,
Everybody
party
gets
kill.
killed.
Party
Yeah, exactly.
kill.
Let's just attach.
Yes.
We can attach a pistol to a drone for Miles over here, and he can go there as well.
Drone strike.
No.
Yeah, you
Bang,
know
bang.
what?
This
Autonomous
is
killer
an
bot.
NCIS. You can't just randomly... That's not
Okay.
arbitrary
like
technology.
Let me
that
just
they
hack
do.
the
Half of
laser
us-
satellite.
Half of us
Yeah.
could be like a
Hack
lookout.
the government.
Yeah, you
have
might as
like a
well just
lookout
call in a
squad.
drone
Okay.
strike by hacking
Yeah,
the
so
government.
Miles would feel much more comfortable. Like, I don't know if we can attach a pistol to the drone.
That would probably be not our...
That,
that's
like,
kind
I
of
feel
outside
like-
the hacking thing. That's more
I-
like mechanical engineering.
Feel like the recoil would do some bad things to that drone's flight pattern.
There's a reason it hasn't been done
You
yet.
just
I just want to
Right.
point out the reason I bring it
Into
up was
people.
that earlier this season, that was the premise of an NCIS episode.
Oh, really?
And my first thought was, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah, there's no way.
That someone
bomb
used
to
a
the
drone with an
drone.
attached, like, high-powered weapon to murder someone. That the drone got hacked, and it was supposedly this drone government program where they were able to build these because nowadays the drones that kill people are like the size of this room.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
they-
and
yeah,
they
it's like
fly
an
above the
airplane.
clouds.
Yeah, and the premise was that they had developed a drone that's the size of this table,
Like
or
a
half the size of
quadcopter.
it, that actually flies and it has a high-powered rifle attached to it.
Just to
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure physics would prevent that from working. Although I have a friend whose father works in the railgun program for the military, who says that's actually possible because of this neomagnetic railgun they've been working on for years.
It
And-
just puts so much force that the wind.
no,
is
it's entirely this weird magnetic
Throw
thing
off.
that dissipates the energy for the projectile they're shooting. So I don't know exactly how it works, but apparently the government is close to building a no recoil weapon.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
I don't know how it exactly
Yeah,
works because
yeah.
it seems to violate the laws of physics.
duct tape
Yeah.
a Bowie knife to it. Right?
Don't kill me if you're at the Pentagon and you're the person I'm talking about.
with the drone.
worst case
No,
scenario,
drives in
you
their
can
fins.
ram the drone.
Delivery for you.
Get that Achilles tendon?
No. I think
Lord.
best solution is have Miles somewhere a mile away with a drone with a camera on
Yes, you can see for
it, flying a
miles.
patrol.
I just don't want this to be the episode where the Taiwanese mob shows up and just kills everybody. Like,
Except Miles.
great plan,
Except for
Novac.
me, and I feel like, well, no, you got a sword. You should probably be there.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
Gene and I. We'll
Well,
hold
that
down
would be
the
such a
fort.
great closing credits episode where everyone's just lying, bleeding. You know they're dying, and it just pans over to the bushes like 2 blocks away. And Miles has a controller in his
Miles
hand.
and Gene
He
are
looks
like,
over at the horizon, tosses the controller to the bushes, and just wanders off to the bus stop.
Perfect Day by Lou Reed
like-
starts
Oh my
playing.
That was a good week of adventuring,
Oh.
and I'm out. It's like-
Well, you would die, right?
Yeah,
You would die at the
and then
sunrise.
dies.
yeah.
That's right.
Isn't that the whole thing? You have until
dying.
sunrise to live.
He doesn't
yeah.
know how he's gonna be killed.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you
you
just
know,
gotta
at that
get
point, it's
to
like, well, we
like,
tried.
Cuba or something.
Okay, so
back to it.
we got a
Hurry.
Google Maps image of the warehouse.
Sure.
I'm with Hale. Hale, you've got basically all the ordnance in the world, right? Like you got flashbangs, you got rifles,
You
Yes.
got tiny.
you got a
pineapples.
stash,
Yes, I have
tiny pineapples.
Yeah.
two,
Tiny
two
pineapples.
handguns, some grenades. That's about all I can carry on me.
So here's my thought. We need to. Do you have a sniper rifle?
All you can carry is 2 handguns and 2 grenades.
Well,
you're like the
I'm not
worst.
sure how decked out I'm like allowed to be.
Well,
Look,
use
these
the
things
same
all, like,
I'm a
Just get
civilian,
money
and
and
I
stuff.
carry like 10 times that.
Just get like a duffel bag.
No,
Yeah.
just put it
Alright.
all in your car.
All right, I've got
A duffel bag full
I've
of
got a
grenades.
Deadpool-esque bag of
Oh
guns.
my
Yeah, that's perfectly
God.
fine.
Alright,
You
cool.
just can't wander around with like a surface-to-air missile or something like that.
Okay.
Or a
So-
bazooka.
So do you have a sniper rifle?
So that's like your
Say
signature
yes.
thing.
Okay.
No, my signature thing is handguns.
No, wait, I thought you like snipe people out.
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
That was his job in the military.
Here's
But
what
yes, I'm gonna say I definitely had a sniper rifle at the thing that you picked up.
It's not the best one.
That's fine. Here's what I say we do. We get
It's
one
like
guy.
rooftop to
We get one guy, probably
street.
me, up on top of the roof with that thing in full black garb because we're gonna call them. We're gonna call the meeting close to night, right? Like full,
I mean,
black
yeah,
cloth
it's already.
dress.
I got you. I got your tactile necks.
Right. So tactical.
Wow, look at this.
Prone position.
Someone has played some military video games.
Aiming down at the park. That's exactly where I'm getting all this stuff. Aiming down at the parking lot. We have Kyle and Hale on either
Frag.
side.
Throw a frag.
With frag grenades. Like they can roll them out and concuss the people, and then you guys can also cover them with pistols and stuff.
Grenades to use.
360 no scope.
They're right here. I got it. 25%.
360 no scope.
Oh,
sick
that's the innate.
I'm MLG proing it.
1v1.
I'm gonna have a case of Mountain Dew.
That's fairly good.
And a bag of Doritos.
Mountain Dew
Alright,
Code
real
Red. Gamer
Gotcha.
fuel.
So
live
if they
wire.
don't have the
Gamer fuel.
statue with them, though, you want to kidnap the
Yes,
main guy?
well, the whole idea is to kidnap them. We don't want to
Okay.
kill them. We only kill them if it turns into a fire.
We only
Should
kill them
put
if there's
them
more than one.
in the
I
back
can-
of Hale's car.
Well, I'm saying it should be your job to subdue because you're the grapple specialist.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you
that's
have
true.
a police car.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my
can
gosh,
you
you're gonna have to
bring it-
Scarlett Johansson
Can you
this.
just put it?
Yeah.
Can we just put him in the back of the police car and go someplace else?
Yes, we could.
okay,
In fact,
okay.
Yeah,
we
we
should.
have to
That's
detain
like
him
the
first.
perfect
Yes.
place
Yeah.
to put it.
But my
Yeah.
plan for suppressing
Yes,
him
I
is
will grab him.
grab him. Okay.
Great.
So they'll roll the grenades. They'll blow. You run in there, grab him, and suppress him while he's like, ah!
Yeah, because they're smoke grenades, right? You said.
No, they're frag grenades. They're
Okay.
flashbangs. Not
Wait.
frag grenades. They're flashbangs.
Flashbang.
They're flashbangs.
That's very different than a frag grenade.
Yeah.
Right.
Flashbang.
That's what. Yeah, I was like, what are you
Not frag
doing?
grenades. They're flashbangs. Flashbangs. Because smoke is just going to distract them. Okay? Then you can subdue them. We'll drag him into the cop car.
Smoke is going to give them cover.
Okay.
To escape.
Right. We'll drag him into the cop car. And everybody will remember not to look at the flash from the flashbangs. Okay?
It's just like I did.
Sure.
I cast Fall Cloud. Your allies can't see anything. Oh, darn.
Damn it.
It's my favorite trick against
Why did I
invisible
take this
opponents.
spell?
Now no one
what
can
we
attack.
what we can do instead is use tear gas, and we'll just have
If you have tear gas, let's do that. Sure. That's way better. You should have pepper spray.
Yeah.
You should
Okay.
totally have
Oh,
pepper
yeah.
spray.
Yeah.
And a
That's gonna be
taser.
like a plus
A
something
taser, yeah.
bonus to
Standard
grapple.
issue.
Look at
Pepper
you.
spray and a taser.
Yeah, a stun.
Should
What
get
is
a Billy
happening?
Club,
Is it
too.
45 degrees
Taser.
or 45 mile per hour winds?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy,
it's crazy
windy.
windy.
It's
Yeah,
really-
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's,
They're
just the
high wind warnings
chimney.
today.
It's ambiance.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought like maybe something was
No,
happening.
trees were like
Yeah.
blowing over
Yeah.
the road.
Okay.
It was hella scary.
So the whole thing though is Miles has to sell this, right? You have to be like, ah, so they freak out and
Scream.
I
That's
got
not
it.
easy to do on the internet.
Yeah,
You have to use so many emojis.
you have to use
Look,
I'll
you're
send
gonna have
you.
to hack so hard to your third, somebody else to help out on the
Oh, I know,
keyboard.
third hand. So I don't-
I will send a recent picture of my son John. One that could not be on the internet, so they can't cross-reference it, to show that we have the boy.
show that. No, you have to show that I have the boy. The
You
whole
have the
idea is that
boy?
I'm double crossing
Are we
the
gonna
team.
Are we gonna Photoshop you?
No,
No,
Just
let's not
claim
complicate it.
All right,
Let's
no
not
pictures,
complicate
no
it.
picture evidence. You're just gonna say
Because
I
if
have the boy.
they're like send me a picture, then you can be like, how the hell am I going to send you a picture?
He's already got it.
Yeah.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
So
What message are you sending in order to?
So
Get
I am
the prey.
sending to River Card.
Okay.
well, let me finish planning before we kick this off. So
Well, this is just his idea. We don't have to pull the trigger.
Boom,
All right.
grab.
yeah, like I'm up on the. It's gonna happen fast. I'm up on the roof. You guys roll tear gas, respirators, subdue a pepper spray and a taser. Tony can be back up and cover.
He's just gonna teleport away.
I gotta do the eagle.
He might just teleport away. But this is the
But
only
yes, we
thing I
gotta
can
try
do.
It. We gotta try it.
I'll
I have
blow
no other ideas.
I'll blow his fucking
All right,
brains
all right.
Yes. No, Tony.
So
I have the
here's
child
the
and a
plan.
can of fish.
You have the
food.
warehouse. You're sitting up top. Hale and I are on the sides. With
Crack his fucking crown
where
with his teeth.
where does
We-
Robbie? Where does Robbie sit? Is Robbie going to be with one of us?
Yes, Robbie needs to be with one of you. We parked the cop car surreptitiously behind the warehouse
Or
in a
in
hidden
the
location.
warehouse.
Or well, if we can get in.
Yeah,
Quick
yeah,
getaway.
We can get in. There's
Any place
transients
that you
in there, so
can't
we can just get in and be
see
like, "Yo,
the cop.
I can listen if you need a lockpick.
What?
All right. Okay. So
They have to not be able to see the cop.
right, exactly."
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So you're high up
Mhm.
with the rifle.
Yep.
Hale and I opposite sides of the warehouse. Robbie,
close combat.
you should probably be with Hale, just because I can't really protect you with a sword.
Well, so if
Wait.
sit
Why are you protecting Robbie?
right inside the door with because the
You guys
car,
are-
you're parking the car.
Yeah. You should be inside there. Okay.
So you're parking the car inside the warehouse closest to the door, right?
Yeah.
So if I were to hide like right behind the door, and then when they pull up, wherever you're standing, stand close.
I'll be up
to
on the
door,
roof.
Yeah.
You'll be on the. They have to come through the door, so I'll just grab
Okay.
them from there.
So you're inside the warehouse with the
no.
car. We're on the sides.
No, that's a good point, Amber. I need to be bait. So
Yeah.
I need to be down. I need to be down in the warehouse.
Take off
Yeah.
all the
Okay.
clothes.
So I can just have. I
I
can just
lay
have a
prone
rifle.
on the floor.
No. I can have a rifle. Okay.
Because you have the bullet, right?
Yes.
In theory.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I
No, did you guys ever see Baby Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the scene with the cars where he's like trying to show everything that's going on.
Yeah.
This is how I picture it. You guys are all seeing a room. You've got those sniper and things like that. Everything's all set. It's like, no,
Got
it's
those
over
big
there.
army
It's
men
like- and then
going
someone
on.
like grabs the black little ninja figure, rips the clothes off, lies it on the ground. No, it's like this. It's like just crazy. Everybody's just
I want you to know, Gene,
Okay.
Gene and Tony are just like
no. That's a good point. So
Yeah.
if that's the
fight 'em like
case,
this. Fucking jamokes.
Now kiss.
if that's the case, it'd be almost better not to take the cop car. Can I borrow my parents' car? Is that feasible?
How far away
Why
do you
not
have
the
to
college?
carry back that he can't
You're
get
an
out?
adult man.
We can
Like,
throw him in there.
yes, sure.
And not have to worry about
Steal
it.
your parents'
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah, but I'm. So my thought is though they need a reason to come into the warehouse, and if they see the cop car, they might get spooked.
The boys in the warehouse.
No,
you
we-
need like a mannequin of Peter's
That's what I.
son.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, not
are we
like
gonna get a
no,
mannequin?
no. We don't need a
Oh my
mannequin.
god!
We just
At
need.
the end,
we just need a-
everything.
No. They walk into the warehouse and he's standing there with like a light behind him. Like,
No.
Like, come closer. I have the
It's
kid.
gonna end up being all mannequins, and you all forgot to put a real person in there. It's like, I thought you were in there. It's like, no, there's a mannequin.
We have 8 hours until he
Yeah,
like
dies.
7 mannequins and no
Do that.
players.
We have a bunch of voice recordings prepared beforehand that we like taped to the back,
look.
and it's like your home videos of your son growing up. It was like,
Look,
Daddy, I am fun.
we don't need a mannequin.
It's like jigs. It's
We
like
just need a
Jigsaw.
rug. We just need a rug wrapped up in construction paper or like the big huge
Yeah.
parchment paper with like duct tape on top
just make
to like
it
secure or bed sheet. A bed sheet is better. To look like
Why do we-
I kidnapped him.
Why don't you just have him inside the warehouse, and then they drive up, and it's like, get out of the car, and come get him, and then that's when we do it.
Okay, that's better.
I
Yeah,
took
That's a better plan.
his apron, his hospital gown. What if I give you his hospital gown as proof?
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
that'd be
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That'd be good.
That's a good call.
Because I put it in my purse.
So I can
I'm
like
just
I can like meet them.
how old was
No, you did. I remember that.
15, 16?
You're doing what we
Okay,
can.
Miles couldn't pass for him.
So here's the
You do
plan.
what we cannot.
I'll be on the ground with the hospital gown that Robbie will supply me with. I'm going to be just inside the door to the warehouse.
Such a good move.
Okay?
Just inside.
Just inside the door. Immediately to the left is a rifle that I have behind the warehouse wall. So if things go bad, I can literally just duck around, grab it, and fire. Okay?
Maybe that
Is
Wait,
this
wait,
the sniper
okay,
rifle?
okay, so let
No.
Are you not on?
let me.
No.
Okay.
So you know there.
Ooh,
So
I'm gonna
let's say
pretend
this
to hold the
wall,
kid
this
and
line here is the
throw the
wall.
kid
Okay,
at
and there's a door to the warehouse.
Yes.
Get him.
You're gonna be right here.
No. I'm going to be actually inside the door frame.
Oh, so the door is open and you're
Yes.
in the frame.
Yes, and
Okay.
directly to the left, directly behind
Oh,
the
yeah,
wall
okay,
here
just
is a
behind
rifle leaning up against the
Gotcha.
wall.
And so basically, when the people show up, they're gonna say, "Hey, look, there's a dude over here," and you're gonna say, "Look, I got a hospital gown."
Yes.
And you're gonna say, "Oh, the hospital gown," and then they would take 2 steps back.
And then they'll be like, "Where's the kid?" And
No,
you'll
I'll be like, he's inside the warehouse,
"Okay."
and then that's when you guys go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need a whole lot of time. We
No,
just need to,
we don't need
like-
time. You guys are already there. All we need is for them to show up, see me, and go.
So we're not trying to get them into the warehouse.
No.
We're just-
No. They can
Okay,
even
that was
point.
the thing, yeah.
They can even point
Gotcha,
guns at
gotcha,
me.
gotcha.
These guys
They can
clearly
even
don't
point
know
guns
nothing
at me.
about-
It doesn't
really
matter.
afraid of death.
Just flashbang.
Okay.
So many people would die.
Yeah, just
You
bang
just,
him.
you just meet so you
Yeah,
can
just-
talk to
just-
him, and
just
then when he
fuck
goes
him.
back,
Just
you just
bang
crack
him.
him in the fucking face.
Just flash
You
him.
guys aren't used to this kind of stuff. You know, just talk with him. Shit goes south. You just crack the fucking jaw. You know, bah.
That's
metaphor.
That's fine, Tony. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. All this stuff.
We're planning it out.
Listen,
Tony
the plan's not
remembers all
exceptionally
the-
complicated. It's
So
not
I
gonna
think
work.
I think we have a plan. I think
There's too few things
Is there
that can
any
go right.
other issues people can see with this
Simple
plan?
No.
No,
It's
I'm ready.
Okay.
Do we have?
This is good enough for Cthulhu.
I'm
Let's
okay.
do this.
Alright, so
Ready
we
to
have.
clarify, there is no longer a sniper
There's no longer a sniper,
Okay.
but they are on either side, and Tony is covering us.
inside the warehouse.
Yes.
And
No,
Robbie's
No,
not
we are
happening.
outside the
They're
warehouse.
outside the warehouse,
We're on
on
the
either
sides
side,
of the
hidden.
warehouse.
Near to where you have the.
And they're,
Okay.
and they're
in
just
the
gonna like
corner.
roll flashbangs out, or
Here.
tear gas
All right,
rather.
so,
Yeah.
so if you're gonna be hiding around the corner on the other side of the warehouse,
In fact,
you're
I
gonna
would
be
be
like
like,
150 feet away.
No, there's like a dumpster we can wheel up.
I would
with some
want to be
drinking
like
barriers
maybe
or
across
something.
the street
Okay.
or something, like
Oh,
on the
okay.
other side of their car.
Okay, gotcha. So you're not like
So-
on the
so we can
outskirts
surround
of the
them.
warehouse.
They are close enough so they can just roll the canisters out to release them.
Now, what if they bring just like
Why?
a limo full of dudes, or like 3 SUVs?
We have
or
we have
whatever?
tear gas.
Why roll it instead of throw it?
All of Taiwan.
Because if you throw it, you
Yeah,
lower your
mud hole in
accuracy
our ass.
considerably.
Oh, is that a roll?
If you
It's
throw
gonna be
it-
someone-
no,
it's gonna be
no,
someone
no, I don't know if it's
freaking
rolled.
caravan.
The number will be between one person and all of Taiwan.
Yes, basically.
I will promise you it will be neither of the endpoints.
Yes.
No, and then
God.
you guys
All of
will
Taiwan minus
you
one.
guys will tear gas them. Then you'll run out and suppress. Okay. Then we'll move quick. We get them in the trunk of the cop car, and we get in and we peel out.
All right.
Okay.
So where are we headed after that? Because
Can
it's
we all
probably
fit
gonna
in
be
the
hard
cop
chase. We need to
car?
have a.
We're gonna go.
destination.
We're gonna go to Hale's safe house down in the subway tunnels.
Can we all fit in the cop car?
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure we can, right? Or can we not?
So it'll be the 4 of you.
You have
and the
never
person
fit into
you
one
captured.
car in the
No.
history of
Is
this
there?
game.
Is there?
true.
It's all of us.
Except for the Uber, because you got the
No.
See,
speed
this
up.
is why
there
I
are
just
literally
wanted-
7
Uber
of
XL.
us.
Gene and Miles are off in the bushes somewhere.
That's true. You guys aren't gonna
Oh,
be a
okay.
part of this at all, right?
It's like a cop SUV, right? It's got.
I mean, you're not gonna
7
be
seats.
It's not a cup SUV.
No, it's not.
I think you guys will have
Unless
to like
Hale wants
get
to
away
go
on
to the
your
motor
own.
pool.
It's like a paddy. It's like a
Cruiser,
paddy
yeah.
wagon.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
I think you should have the drone on the roof of the warehouse,
Swat
Well, you need
hidden in
to
the shadows,
verify
so it can
that
take
they
off
have
in
the
case
statue,
we need to
because
ram
you know
somebody.
what it really looks like.
Sure.
But-
right? Or how big
What
it
type
is.
of drone do
I
you
mean,
have? Do you have like a little tiny
I'm
one?
almost
No,
certain
it's
that
like
they
big,
do.
like yeah.
Yeah, one of the big
Because-
It's one of the cool
But if they
industrial. It's the
bring
expensive
it, you'll
one.
be able to
Yeah,
spot
okay.
it faster.
It's not
than
expensive
you
ones.
Okay,
It's free for you.
Well, Tony will
create
be around
Bitcoin.
to see it.
so we explain the plan.
I'm sure I've given a
Miles is already a
description of what it looks
multi-millionaire,
like.
isn't
Also.
he? Don't you have like thousands of Bitcoin already?
It's like effective. Yeah.
Okay.
So we explain the plan. We take the necessary steps to set it up, and then we all meet at the warehouse. I'm willing to move to there if you guys don't have anything else to do, or if James doesn't have anything else. That'll happen. I feel pretty good about.
Does
the
everyone
plan,
feel-
is what
I'm
I'm saying.
tempted
feel
to
confident in
light
our
my house
weapon
on
loader.
fire, but no.
What?
You live in an apartment.
No, I have a house.
Oh, is that a house? I thought it was like
Yeah,
a
we've had a
condo.
scene before where I went
it's
into his
the
house.
old house
Oh.
where
He
my
had,
wife
like, a
and kid used to
family.
live.
Oh,
It's
right.
supposed to
Okay,
be
yeah,
really-
you can light it on fire.
He's got a house and a job that nobody knows about.
Don't light it on fire.
I've gone
Okay.
to the jobs.
You never goes there.
So if
Forever.
we're ready to go, what message am I sending to Rivercarp?
That's
that's the
that's up
important
to you.
Just like Novac took the boy. Like, how do I know
well-
where you're headed?
So
Let's not
No,
oversell
no,
it.
we're
yeah.
Just tell them we have the boy and give him latitude and longitude coordinates.
so we're pretending as a group that we betrayed the other entity and took the kid.
The original plan was to have it be just me, so Rivercarb wouldn't ask questions. Right. The idea is that we're creating a high intensity situation for Rivercarb,
So they have to
so
jump
they
on it.
have to jump on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying don't oversell it. Just simple. We have the boy and give him like an address or a place.
We
But if it was
implied
just
nothing
you,
else.
why would it be coming from Miles?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
they are
the
threatening
contact.
Miles. So the whole plan was for Miles to be like, "Holy shit, we got the boy," but then Novac betrayed us and took him and drove
You
off.
told the group that you're gonna die at sunrise, right?
Yeah, I told
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we're counting on Rivercarp to contact you somehow.
No, we're counting on Rivercarp to be like, "Where are they?" Right? And then Miles can be like, I don't know," and then I don't know, you can just lie and
tracked
say,
him
Yeah, you
down.
can lie and say you tracked me at
Yeah.
that point.
Sure. Okay.
Because at that point what you're doing is being like, "Please don't kill me. I'll give you all the information I have." Right.
why
It will
can't,
be an easy sell for Miles.
why can't we just tell him we have the boy?
Act scared.
Because if we tell them that, then it creates a situation where Rivercarp will double check everything with us before he actually moves. right?
Yeah, it'll be like they have all the time in the world to set it up.
Yeah, I want to throw
In
him
this,
off
it's like-
balance. I want to not give him time to say, okay, here's where we're meeting. This is how we're going to do it. We want it to happen on our turf.
Yeah.
So we're setting up a situation where they don't have an option to set it up on their turf.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't need all those complications. We just say, we have the boy, here it is, come get him.
Because if we say,
Then they'll say, let's negotiate.
let's negotiate, let's talk about where we're meeting, and if you don't, we'll just kill all
If it's
of
that
you.
he took the boy, he only has until we find him and catch him in order to unload him.
I understand that, like, that you create this time constraint where you force them to come after you, but you can just say, we have the boy, give the locations, no other details, force them to go to that location.
But
but they might take the time to amass a certain amount of force that we can't deal with.
Yeah, so in that situation, we don't know that they'll play our game. Right? They have no reason to. They'll be like, we'll be there at dawn.
Because
and we're like, crap.
We don't even know if they'll ever show up.
And then Miles will
This
just
could
be
be just a big,
So-
like...
The only...
So-
the
so-
only oh, go ahead.
Like,
Sorry. So to counter that, they said they're going to kill you at sunrise unless you bring them boy. So they have to do it before sunrise.
Yeah.
No,
but
they
it
don't.
could, I mean,
he has to do it.
Otherwise,
before
what's the point of the deal?
They just kill Miles, and they're like, okay, the next one of you dies until you get us the kid. We know you have him.
If they come
We're
to
just gonna
kill,
keep killing
if they
you
come
off.
to kill Miles, we're like all in the same place anyway.
unless
they
they
know
just
we have
don't
them.
Unless
have
they
to
know
come.
that
Unless they can just kill me.
The whole way I'm thinking
a
about
bolt
this
of
Peter,
lightning
is
comes down and
They could
kills Miles.
threaten him
I
in
don't
the
think
phase world,
I
so
don't think
like
it hurts.
who knows?
to do
Maybe
it
they'll just
either
kill the part
way.
of him that
I think it's more likely if
is alive there.
he kind of we played that he went crazy and he stole the boy and is not giving him up to anyone
I'm
other
just
than you.
That's a good point.
I'm just worried that like
To
we
be
create
honest.
this like big
'Cause
magnificent story that's
He's
just
the
too
key to
believable,
getting the boy.
and then they just don't believe it and being like, we don't think you have the boy. You're trying to oversell it.
But see, here's the
Isn't that
thing.
our best
We're not overselling
angle,
it
though?
because we're setting a situation where if they don't believe us, then Miles can just be like, no, please believe me, I don't want to die. So the only option they have then is to either check it out or ignore it entirely, which they're not going to do because they want this kid.
You do have the advantage that because this is an RPG, your die rolls can be better than your actual human persons. So
Yeah.
Even if
I guess that's
story
true.
is suboptimal, if you roll well, you can sell it.
We can also
Alright.
say that just like Novac lost it and he's gonna kill him if.
Right. However, Miles sells it. The whole idea
something.
is just to throw them off balance so they can't set up the meeting.
Let's just say we craft a story to try and convince
Something
them
like that.
So
to
the key
go
part of the
there.
story is it Novac or is it Hale or is it the dad who has the boy?
That's what I'm thinking. No, see, that's the thing.
Or I could see Hale going crazy also. Like, that'd be pretty believable.
I think Amber's got a good point. It is more believable if Kyle goes crazy. That just means that you have to be the bait.
It's believable for me to go crazy, but is it believable for me to go crazy and go to a random warehouse?
No, no, you're right because the whole reason it's me is because I'm handing off the boy to another entity. Right. That is the card we have over them. That's a good point. Okay. So you need to say that I've double crossed you in hopes of getting power and getting out of this myself.
The hope is to make them afraid.
Yes, make them afraid because
And the only thing that we know will make them afraid is the other.
Yes, exactly. That's the story. That's it's got to be me.
Okay. Well, help me out the SEMA, guys. Who's got the best whatever that roll should be?
It actually works better if it's me too because I've already heard from the other entity that I have been that attempted contact has been made on me by multiple entities.
Oh, that'd be me. I got 80 in persuade.
You have 80 in persuade?
All right, help me with your emojis, Dr. Cordivall.
I will
has
write
80
the
in
messages
persuade.
to try and persuade the river carp
I have 16.
to come to the warehouse by crafting this story that
genius.
Dr. Novac is taking the child from
Your
us.
son
My son has been taken
and gone rogue.
Yeah.
That's the story, right? I want to make sure we're on the same page because I'm still on mannequins. So basically,
Move past the mannequin.
They're all mannequins.
That's a pass with 51 under 80.
wow, that is not. I mean, it's good, but it's
Yeah,
not
I know.
good.
It's not the crit that I was hoping for.
Really.
That is the response.
Do you want the boy or not?
Yes.
Then there you go. Gave you the information.
Okay. If it checks out.
Okay, sweet. Sounds like you got time. Guess you're not worried about the other.
What? Who are we worried about?
So that's like that. That was the story that we said was that like Novac went crazy and betrayed us and is going to give the
Not like crazy, just betrayed you and decided to sell the boy to another entity.
To sell the boy to ran off with the boy. We think he's going to sell him to another entity.
It sounds like they're good with the info.
So we don't have the boy.
Yeah. And the response was, okay, if it checks out.
Okay. Now we're at the warehouse and we wait.
Yeah.
Right?
Because they must have some means of tracking you.
They're probably going to try and shoot me as soon as they show
You
up.
gave them the warehouse's address, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't want to.
and yeah, we believe we've tracked him to this location.
Yeah. Miles
Yeah,
tracked
so
him.
all the rest of you should
Just take him and then leave us alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Hale and August should make Mythos checks.
Mr. Gino.
They're going to use some sort of magic, but still.
54 fails.
I got a 18 out of what?
Probably not.
Mythos
I don't
is
think
like
either of you have more
five?
than 10%.
Yeah,
5.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Semi-good, semi-bad.
There was a chance.
Yes.
Should I make a Mythos check as well, James?
No, because
Okay.
you are not bearing one of the
Marks.
The marks. Okay, cool.
so.
Ooh, yes.
Because I have a 6%, so...
Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hella darkness.
I'm waiting for the moment when one of you makes it and the other one doesn't. It's like,
Absorb the power.
all right. Anyway, sorry, getting ahead of myself here. Oh, so exciting! All right,
That eye is mine.
all right. So you guys are waiting around. So I'm presuming you guys were already there and set up when you made the call.
Yes, absolutely.
So less than 10 minutes after the call goes out, you see headlamps coming from up the road.
Okay, as soon
So
as
it's
I...
like a mile out, and you see headlights.
Okay, as...
One set of headlights.
3 sets of headlights.
Okay,
Fair.
as soon as I see that...
Those 3
And
cars.
do I think they probably have a visual on the warehouse from how far away they are?
Probably not.
Okay.
The headlights are easy to see because it's night and bright, but there's enough buildings in the way that
you're just
they'll
some-
probably have to be halfway out before they get, because the warehouse is actually back from the street by like couple blocks.
Okay, all right. So, I will wait until they get a little bit closer, and then I'll start closing the warehouse doors
Okay.
and crouching down behind the closed doors with the rifle.
Oh, okay. I'm presuming you're at one of those like regular like doors, like this kind of door, and not like one of those giant like rolly.
Oh, I was
pulls out
I was
doors.
thinking it was a slide. My thought actually, James, was that it was 2 sliding doors that go together and there's like windows, but that's probably not actually how it is.
You can choose the type of door you want it to be.
Okay, that's fine then. That's what I would like it to be, so
Okay.
I can have some sort of view outside
Okay.
and have the door closed.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, okay.
There are enough warehouse variants that you can choose the variant that you would
That you
want.
want,
it to be. Okay. All right. So yeah, they get about third of a mile out, and they're probably close enough to see at this point.
Okay.
Okay. So based on location,
You can definitely see 3 SUVs like pulling up.
Okay. Can I get a fix on any electronics or like phones that have GPS coordinates in that area that are new
SUVs.
or anything like that?
There's like maybe
We got that.
12 mobile signals coming from there.
Well, hopefully the
All right, guys.
tear
it's gonna
gas
take
is going to
like
like
2 or 3 each.
incapacitate them.
Independent
Enough.
SIM cards.
Hope it's been a
They're
fun
on
game
AT&T
for you.
network.
Okay. I try and get like basically same trick I was doing before, like look through cameras and microphones and
Sure.
as much intel as I can get. from
Okay,
these.
so the 12 phones that you're able to get are like they're just dudes. There are 4 in each vehicle, and from what you can tell, they are very quiet. No one's saying anything, and as far as you can tell, it looks like the phones are in their pockets because it's also dark.
So you have their phone information, right?
But you can hear like like the sound of a phone in the back pocket.
Are you able to get sort of GPS tracking information, or perhaps past history Google Maps locations to one central location that they could possibly be storing the artifact?
yeah, I mean, as long as I'm looking at this sort of stuff.
I figured we'd have to.
2 of the mobile phones are owned by slightly less skillful people who will probably be assassinated by their boss as soon as this operation is over if they're still alive. We'll give you enough information to know that these 3 SUVs came from Chinatown.
Okay.
very close to where you were before when you were checking out where the artifact is.
They don't have work
Peaceful river.
like the workplace tag saved with an address
No,
in their
no.
phone, do they?
Yeah.
Dang it.
They're not checking in on Foursquare. It's like, hey, I'm at the
man.
secret base again. Secret base is not the. Would you like to add location?
Get off our
I'm just
bill, damn
gonna
it.
copy as much data, like email records and like everything I can get off of these guys. I mean,
So-
I know they're just thugs; they're not important.
So you
but-
get the sense that they're probably skillful in the sense that they've had communications that are not just like banal, oh, I'm calling a prostitute type of things, but they are also probably more regular guys because they have like regular conversations like, hey, I went to the strip club yesterday, there's a lot of porn, one of them is gay,
Love it.
and you're not sure that his buddies know.
Yeah, one of them was like called his mom last night.
It's like one secretly is actually in a baking class that he goes to every week.
That's the one that's gonna also flee the group, and then 20,
He's not the gay one.
20 years later, he'll get married and then have to experience this all himself.
Make a note. Make a
It'll be
note.
full
The
circle.
cycle.
We have his
Yeah.
mother's cell phone number.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
That's
You
true.
know what your son does.
Yes.
He kills people.
Call mom.
It's like, Mom, I told you not to call me at work.
Damn it, call mom. We don't want to out him.
No.
That'd be the worst.
my phone is on.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just like downloading, like following the trails as far as they lead, and downloading as much as I possibly can.
Three
and
three
being a
SUVs
spider.
Make another computer check.
per SUV.
That is a 73, which is a pass.
One of the guys just yesterday made a phone call to Altered Solutions.
Oh, there's an Altered Solutions connection here, Dr. Cordivall.
It was.
Presumably, I assume we've all got like secret agent earpieces, so we can stay in constant communication.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anything
Why
that's within
not?
the realm of normal is fine. Like as
Yeah,
long as it's
we-
not like high level, you have
Yeah.
to have clearance to get from the military.
Yeah.
Yeah,
either-
everyone just has like a pair of headphones with a.
Yeah,
We got, we got
Yeah.
thermal goggles, right,
Yeah.
James?
Not Bluetooth, because Bluetooth is shit.
No.
Yeah.
Not the good military kind, but you probably have one pair that Hale has.
Okay.
Like if it's
I
normal
do.
police gear or military gear
All the
that
good
isn't like
stuff is
clearance level,
yours.
you could probably reasonably have like enough. Like Hale wouldn't have like 12 of them for some reason, but he would definitely have a pair for himself.
Yeah,
I was trying to come up
because
with
I got all my
something that would
equipment from like connections in the military.
Yeah. Plus, you go out at night, so having one pair of night vision goggles makes perfect sense.
All right. So we got three SUVs. Are they coming any closer?
They are pulling up, and they're pulling
it.
into the parking like area because there's that whole like space that you always have to drive into before you can get to the buildings.
Wait for
So
it.
they're pulling in. They're very disciplined. They're in a roll.
Any one of them?
Wait for it.
They all stop back to back. The lights stay on. The doors slide open. 12 guys pour out. They make a perimeter.
Who's the guy in the white suit with the eye patch?
Shit,
There is
they're not
no
all
white
clumped
eye
up.
patch white suit. It's a very handsome Liam Hemsworth with an eye patch, though.
Okay.
12 of them are all out of the cars
Yes.
now.
No, hold your fire.
So they
wait.
draw them
They're
to
gonna
the-
surround us.
and you can see them spread out. So like 6 on either side. You can see their arm. They hold their guns. They've got like the standard like repeating AK-47
Okay.
types.
I want to see what move they make
Guns or
first.
like that. And
Everybody who's out there is just gonna die. This is so stupid.
the drivers stay in the car. From the passenger seat in the front.
Oh, the drivers stay in the car. So that means there's 8 guys.
No, there are
9.
12
There's 12
guys
guys.
who
SUVs.
come out of the SUVs.
Three SUVs.
So that means there's
4 people
16
each.
guys total.
50.
50.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, right. 3 SUVs.
So in
not
addition
4.
to
Yeah,
the 4
3.
guys with guns that have just come out of each of the cars,
Yeah.
there's a driver and a passenger.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So there's 6
18.
total people in each vehicle.
Okay.
All right. So 18 people total.
Right.
Oh,
The drivers
Jeez.
stay in their cars. The drivers do not leave the vehicle. As soon as the 12 guys make a perimeter, the
Okay.
front.
So Miles all of a sudden has a plan. I'm going to, just before they're about to do
Detonate
their
the
thing, Miles is going to have all of their phones ring at once.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Just like throw them off.
All right. So the front door opens
that's the signal.
in the
a great
first
signal.
lead car. Anyone who's watching, you probably
I'm watching.
You have
I'm
eyesight
peering,
on
I'm
the
peering like
vehicles?
on the windows. Yeah.
you see a woman's stilettoed heel come out of the car.
Oh shit.
Then all the phones ring.
Boys.
You can tell that a couple of them have their phones not set on vibrate or silent, so
my God.
it rings out. There's a look around. one guy, like, you hear a click, like he's just about to shoot. The stiletto heel immediately pulls back in the vehicle and slams the door.
Wait, so I didn't do it yet.
Damn it, Miles!
Oh, I thought you were gonna do
No,
it.
I was gonna wait until they gave me the signal.
Oh, you didn't say that. You said I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
you
I
said-
said like as soon as they're about to toss the flashbangs.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't
something
mean right
in
now.
So
additional.
this is what I wanted. I wanted to wait
Yeah.
until they made the
Yeah.
first move.
Yeah, that's
to
what
see
I-
what they're going to
Oh,
reveal.
okay, okay.
Yeah, sorry. All right. I should have done a better job of.
We're
All right.
gonna die.
So, first
Yeah,
of
we're
all,
all going to die.
Yeah, we're gonna die!
in the lead car, a stiletto heel comes out, and a woman who is maybe in her like late 30s, early 40s comes out, and she is basically Asian badass lady out of Central Casting. She's wearing a red dragon capo,
Yes.
like just stops right above her knees. She's got her hair in a bun with the two chopsticks. She's like
gosh.
right out of the textbook.
Jeez. Okay.
And she comes and stands right outside. She closes the door behind her and she stands right there. Then the door in the third SUV opens. And a guy comes out who looks just like Oddjob from the James Bond movie.
Does he have the
He's
razor?
he has the bowler hat and everything.
damn
He's
it.
like big chunky Asian man
We can't fight
with a
Oddjob.
little goatee. And he comes out, he closes the door, and he walks to the second SUV and opens the door.
Oh my god.
And then there's the man, the older man.
Old Chinese guy.
I'm waiting for it.
Like I hire a bunch of mercenaries.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
And a 20-year-old frat boy steps out.
Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
And he's blonde, and he's white.
Yes. Yes, he is. He is a blind white kid.
That little shithead.
I hate that you got vindicated. God damn it.
Why do you think that I got vindicated?
Because it was just so random.
So random.
Fucking creep.
There he is. There's the guy. He was bugging me at
The
school.
three of them walk in front of the lead vehicle, so they're standing with the headlights behind them, so you can see just their shadows.
Uh-huh.
And they're standing in the middle. And you see the frat kid, who's shorter than both of the two people standing next to him. He's like 5'4". Turn to the lady and say, 你们准备吗? And she gives a nod, and the 12 guys like tense their weapons and they get ready to fire.
Okay.
Phones ring.
All
That is what
yeah,
happened.
yeah. I'm like, go,
That
go, go.
sounds fun.
All right.
Go.
Phones ring. Is it tear gas time?
Okay.
Yes.
Tear gas.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, awesome.
Before I inevitably get shot to pieces, can you just tell me what is the most embarrassing ringtone among all of them?
Yeah, I of course turned them all, like the volume all the way up.
Please,
let's
please
see
tell
how
me.
lucky they
Oh
are.
yeah, you can.
If
do
I
that
can
on the
make it a
phone.
ring, I can turn the
Yes.
volume up.
Oh no, they're
not
just
very
default Samsung.
Damn it! Come on.
All right.
Six.
Really
That's a
hoping
six.
that for
That's like a
critted
critical
on-
luck roll. Like
Yeah.
if this was
The
earlier,
most professional.
this would have been
ringtone.
enough for them to have no ringing at
All
all.
of their ringtones.
But they failed
Very
the no
cool.
ringing at all roll.
We feel
Oh my
self-conscious.
goodness.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, so the phones ring.
Tear gas
Then
go.
we-
You
yeah.
have a surprise round.
Yeah. Okay.
Tear gas.
Okay.
So we each are throwing like 3 or 4 flashbangs. And, no, tear gas.
Tear gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say a
respirators.
couple.
Yeah.
couple tear
We
gas.
have a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay.
We're doing it.
Okay.
Do
Tear
it.
gas?
Throwing 'em.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tear
tear
gas.
gas.
Tear gas.
So that's a throw roll.
I can see that they're
I
aiming
mean,
at
they're
the
just kind of
warehouse,
going
right, James?
everywhere.
Yeah.
We're trying
Well,
to
they're
spread them
aiming
out
at
as
the
much
door.
as possible.
Okay, I will run into the back of the
away from,
warehouse
like,
off to the
the
side
leads, though, so I
then
gotta
to get out of line of fire because I know as soon as
What?
they shoot, it's
Get
going
away
to tear
from,
right
like,
through the
leads.
metal of the
Yeah.
warehouse.
I'm
also-
So I'm getting behind like
I'm
a heavy.
also getting out of the line of fire.
I'm getting
I
behind
thought
like
you were in the bushes of Miles.
You're already out of line of fire.
Tony will be getting out of the
Oh,
line
okay.
of fire.
The cop
Okay.
car is also in the warehouse, right? We established that early on.
Yeah, we definitely
Yes,
stopped.
yeah, we
Okay.
said that.
I still think there's a mannequin, so you guys have to clarify
Okay.
as you go along.
I am hiding behind a steel girder, right? Like getting cover because I know the bullets are going to rip through the sheet metal.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
hiding
oh, yeah,
behind
yeah.
a place where I know the bullets will not immediately kill me.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. I got a 41 for my tear gas. roll.
Okay.
And I got 15.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Luckily, this is
25.
not super hard because
Tony
Yeah,
also
it's-
throwing
yeah,
tear
I
gas
mean,
is just
No,
nearby.
I took
It's
cover.
fine.
I took
Yeah.
cover.
So you don't have to hit anyone. Okay, so you throw tear gas grenades, and that triggers them to turn towards where you guys are to fire, because clearly there's a closed warehouse door and a wall, which is not a threat. But
Yeah.
wherever these tear gas canisters came from, they're going to shoot at you guys.
The rest of my after tossing it, I'm running.
All right, let's wait.
It's 15 guys and I have a sword.
like around the corner, like
Yeah, you
roamed
got
the
like a
streets.
dumpster and some Jersey barriers that you're
Well,
behind or something.
Yeah, so you don't have a
we're not
building
exactly
to be
out-
around.
No,
because
we're not out in the
yeah.
open though.
But so I'm presuming you guys are behind like giant dumpster things as
Yeah.
opposed to like a building.
Right.
So if you run, there will be open space between you and the next actual secure empty space.
It's
Yeah,
a
this is-
huge.
Right.
I'm
Stay
like
where you
much
are.
cover
We're
as
in
you got.
cover.
I'm in the middle of like a field behind a dumpster.
A parking lot.
a lot. It's a warehouse lot. There's like a warehouse, a block and a half of open space, another warehouse, that kind of thing. The only
Okay.
reason, because you said, "Oh, we'll set up barriers," is like, okay, you can push dumpsters
I'll just
in there.
stay there and just lob more
Okay.
tear
down.
gas.
As
grenades.
soon as
Cross
that
your fingers.
happens,
That's fine. We don't
Yeah,
want
and
to
then as soon
dissipate.
as
run
it
out
seems safe,
and
I can.
try to grab blonde-haired kid.
You're
Not yet.
no. Wait until they're incapacitated.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait.
wait. So I'll
You gotta
wait
wait
till
till
the
the
end.
end.
Oh,
Yeah, wait till the
okay.
incapacitated, and then I also
Wow,
say,
that
so
was badass. I was like,
Against-
I
"Stop."
was like, the tear gas is down.
I say our main target should be the elderly Chinese lady or the older Chinese lady.
Okay.
I did it again. I
The
did
Chinese lady.
40 and
Usually it's
above.
not even 40 necessarily.
Yeah.
It could be 30 and
Well,
40.
I mean, she
Alright,
may be somewhere
so-
between like
You obviously want me
22 and
So we gotta wait.
60.
We gotta wait to go in until the
That's
gas
Kid wasn't
like
a
envelops
kung fu
them.
master,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
We need it
Then
so
we have
where.
cover.
Okay,
Because I mean,
that's a
none
good
of them have.
I don't know.
I'll blow
She'll be
over.
tear gassed.
None of them
I'm
have.
waiting for it to blow over, man.
Yeah, they'll be coughing and tearing.
Yeah.
She's
They won't have
obviously the
vision.
All right, so you're staying undercover?
Yes.
All right, what's Hale doing? I'm guessing you guys are on opposite sides.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we can, we should.
Are you
Well,
staying?
once
guys.
the moment it like envelops them, I'm gonna start making my way over.
Okay, well, that's good. They're going to get a lot of shots in first.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
tear gas is not a magic spell.
It's not immediate.
No.
Yeah, it's not like fireball where it's like, boom, fireball. Tear gas is
Oh
like...
man, if we could.
Right,
cast
that's
fireball.
why we're just staying behind
Yeah,
cover
okay, yeah,
until
you're
it
staying-
envelops
yeah.
them.
Okay, so
Yes.
they're going to get a bunch of shots off because of the fire.
Right, yeah, this dumpster or whatever is gonna be.
that full
beat
cover
up.
is key.
Excuse me.
We are indeed going to be not poking our heads out.
I just want to reiterate before everybody dies. I only wanted certain members of the party to come along.
Okay, so... The dumpsters you guys are hiding are just riddled with bullets. It's a classic scene. There's like a whole bunch of like Broncos are there's, like bullets everywhere. Lots of cool special effects. You know, things are popping off. Like it's one of those things. That's like, wow, they used a lot of screws in this shot.
Is it like they shoot up the dumpster and then like a few seconds later it just explodes?
Not yet, but that
No,
might
the
be
dumpster
coming.
comes flying out.
You guys should totally just push on it and be like, ah! It's like, sorry.
One of you has the magic to do it if you really draw deep from
Yeah.
within yourself.
Roll an 8.
Ooh,
Use the hand.
All right, so.
I could try.
None of the rest of you know that Hale has the mark, right? He hasn't
No,
shown
he
it.
has not
That's
shown
totally
it.
him.
All right.
Do I think that it could like help me do something like throw the dumpster at him
Oh yeah.
or like one of the dumpsters?
Yeah, you
All right,
love this mark. It
I'm
makes you
gonna
feel whole.
try.
Nick,
I'm gonna
Nick.
try this.
Show your dumpster, not mine.
Yeah, you're on the opposite
opposite
side.
sides.
Of
I'm just saying.
Why?
If
Of
you
like
have,
multiple.
it's-
There's like
it's
a
magic.
choose either one.
there's like a row of dumpsters.
He like telekinetically pulls your dumpster.
It's one dumpster.
0-1.
Oh my god! Yes! Right.
Oh my god!
So there's one dumpster, and these are giant dumpsters. These are like
Yes.
the ones that are the size of this room.
bowling.
No, those are like those like industrial.
I don't regret not getting the eye.
chemical storage stuff. Wow. Okay, so lose 7 sanity and get 4 mythos.
Oh yes.
Finally.
Wow, that is crazy.
It only took 8 sessions.
That's the second 0-1 I've rolled. I rolled one last
That is
session,
crazy.
too.
Okay, what do you want to
I
do with
lost
the
4
dumpster?
sanity.
You want to knock.
I
them
want to throw
all-
it, right through the crowd and like kill everyone that I can.
What could you have it like hit all 3 cars and flip all the cars over as well?
What would you like to do? Kill them all.
Like how many are between me and the cars? Say.
6.
So go
there's
through
the
6 and like destroy the cars.
Because basically,
Yeah.
there's,
that sounds
so
alright.
there's 3 cars. There's the 3 guys. There's 6 shooters. Dumpster. Hale.
Here's
Yeah,
my pitch.
I'm
Here's
where
my
Hale's
pitch.
at.
Sure.
You
Tell me
take
where
out
Hale's
all the
at.
guys and pin the boss lady to one of the cars in between the dumpster and the car.
You can't.
Oh, you
No,
can't.
the
You're
boss
standing
lady's
in front of the road.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
off to
yeah.
the side. All right, I'll throw it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Into 6 people into the cars.
So you, it's easy. It's like throwing a dodgeball. Like literally, you reach out your hand and you
can
think
dodge a
about
dumpster.
it, and you feel a burning sensation in the palm of your hand. There's a flash of black in your eyes where you black out a little bit for a second, and the next thing you can see is the dumpster is just flying across like 100 feet of air, and these are like those super heavy, like 2-ton dumpsters that they put chemical things in, and so super bulletproof. And the 6 guys between you and the cars, they just disappear behind it. The dumpster just flies through where they are and like lands right by where the row of cars is. And you can't really see the first 2. You think either they smashed the cars or they're just behind it because you can't see past it. And it clips the 3rd one in the back and it like spins it a little bit.
This is
So
so
it took
terrifying.
out 2 of the cars and spun another one?
Yeah.
Did I
Okay.
get footage of this?
Yeah. It's you get, this will be on this will
Going
be like
viral.
going viral.
This is so terrifying from my perspective. 'Cause
You also
I'm hiding
have dirt
behind
on Hale.
cover.
I let out like a...
Guns are being shot at me, and then all I hear is just the sound of crunching cars and 6 people screaming in fear.
You have no idea what the fuck
What is going on?
time to scream. They just were like...
Oh my god.
Oh, and then you sense more than hear a voice in your mind. Same team.
Idiot.
Yeah!
Team kill.
Wait, where did you get this sign?
From the iron.
From the shade in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then Hale, you gotta be like, then you should have started a guild!